All right, we have here some little nibs. Zebra Comic G model in chrome. These are pretty cool. I haven't really used dip pen nibs much. I've had some bad experiences in the past. And then, since then, I was a little hesitant to go back and use dip pens because I was afraid of drip dropping ink. I had a bad experience, okay? That's all I'm saying, but I'm willing to give them another chance. So we're going to use these nibs, and they came with this nib holder. The Tachikawa Comic Pen Nib Holder, T40, whatever that means. As you can see here, all the words on it are in Japanese, but the instructions seem simple enough. Even comes with a little lid. You can put it on the front or the back. It posts and everything. Let's slide one of these in here. Just like that. And I think we're good to go. Let's find some ink. I think I'm going to try this Russian ink that someone sent me because it has a nice wide mouth for dipping. So it should make it simpler, maybe. It's nice and purple. Oh yeah. Okay, just dip it in there a little bit, a little farther. Not sure how deep to go. Is that good? Is that bad? I guess there's like a little reservoir here, and I guess you want to fill that up, and then it'll go down the crack in the middle. But what you want to do is maybe unload it a little bit so you don't have huge drops of ink here waiting to, cascade down onto your drawing. I don't know. I think maybe that's what I have to get used to, loading the ink up in there in the correct amount so I don't sabotage myself. There we have it. All right. It tastes all right. All right, let's try drawing some lines. It doesn't taste like grapes, though. Well, it's pretty satisfying. The feel of the nib on the paper feels pretty great. A little bit of railroading there. Okay, it ran out of ink pretty fast. See, that's another kind of annoying thing about dip pens. Like how often am I supposed to have to go back and re-dip, Am I doing something wrong here? Am I unloading it too much? It just seems kind of tedious. Maybe I'll try to leave it all on there. No, I can't help it. Okay, that was a little bit more. A little bit more before it ran out that time. I don't know. All right, I'm just going to try drawing a picture with it now, I guess. And maybe I'll just kind of get a feeling for it as I go. You can kind of see here I got a bigger blob already by accident. And I don't know, an accident may happen. I might ruin a whole drawing because look, if you have a little bit of ink on there and you bump your hand a little bit, now I can't even do it on purpose. I do it by accident all the time. Get on there. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Anyways, all right, let's draw. All right, so I did a little doodle, a little drawing here with the dip pen, and I will say I'm happy to announce that I didn't even once dribble a droplet on there. That my previous disillusionment, is that a word? I got discouraged with dip pens earlier in my life, maybe like 5 years ago, because I bought a pack of these speedball nibs, and it's like a set you can get at the arts and crafts store, right? You get a few different types of dip pen nibs and a little holder. I think the holders and everything are interchangeable. I think there's two basic sizes of nibs. This is like the larger size here, and then there's like a smaller size too, which is like a very maybe the kind of the size of a coffee straw, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is the larger size. I got that set and I drew with it. And the first part of discouragement came when I kept on dribbling droplets of ink onto my art, which I take full responsibility for, right? That's my fault. I was probably doing it wrong. I wasn't being careful enough, right? That's not the art supply's fault. That's user error right there. But then also, I put them away and then got them out a month or two later, and all my nibs were rusty. And I think that must have been because I washed them to get the ink off, and I think they come with the very slightly, maybe the tiniest slight coating of oil or something to keep them from rusting. And so I'm not sure what the best thing to do is, like how to clean the ink off. If I rinse them off, should I not use soap so that I don't get the oil off of there, or just be very careful to store them in a dry place so they don't rust? Because I thought I kept them in a pretty dry little box. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I got to be careful with these this time. I'll keep a closer eye on them. Maybe I was just living in a dank little basement dungeon and I didn't know. Anyways, and I will say, I was very happy with this time. It feels very good to draw and write with this. You feel somehow more connected to the paper. It's kind of a very, I don't know if visceral is the right word, but the way it scrapes and scratches across the paper. I was using the pad of, it says parchment paper. I don't really know what the heck parchment means in this. The paper feels pretty regular. It has a little bit more visual texture to it, but anyways, I don't know. I grabbed that pad of paper like 10 years ago somewhere. And I don't know. It worked well. I'll probably use these again. They're pretty fun. Maybe I'll look into getting some other little holders, and actually, I don't know. I don't need another holder, but I mean, I don't even need more than one pen. And, I've got tons of pens. So I guess you can collect different holders, collect different nibs, get into all sorts of stuff. Different nibs can accomplish different things, like they're flexible in different ways, different line widths, stuff like that. If you look on some of these websites where people post their stuff, like on subreddits, like there's ones dedicated to calligraphy and stuff like that. You see these oblique holders, which help you write things at a certain angle, and I don't know. You can get way deep into it, right? I'm barely just scratching the surface of these dip. I don't know why it's hard for me to say that. Dip pen, whatever it is. Also, it looks like, I was looking online, the same kind of nib, right? This, what's it called? Zebra Comic G. You can also get the titanium version of it, which for some reason looks like it's golden. It costs more, but it's also golden looking. I don't know why titanium is golden. Maybe it's coated in something. I don't know. But now I want it. Anyways, I don't know. My conclusion is that I like them. They probably have a time and place, right? Maybe not as good for carrying around in your pocket as a lot of pens, but I guess that goes without saying. You just gotta be careful. You kind of get used to dipping it and reloading it, and you don't even really think about it. It didn't seem like a chore like I thought it might, so it wasn't a problem for me at all. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a good day. All right, see y'all. Goodbye.